Noi siamo arrivati al punto ieri notte, ieri notte probabilmente la maggior parte di noi si era un po' addormentata perché giustamente abbiamo finito la live verso le 4 e c'era stato un punto della storia molto molto lento. Allora, ogni qualvolta che troviamo una pozione, se siamo già al limite ce la usa, perciò no, abbiamo trovato un paio di pozioni e ce le usate.
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
Ho cambiato abilità, ho usato questa abilità qua adesso, Sembra molto molto forte e interessante. Se lo porto qua? Oh, ecco, vedi che vola. Allora, devo vedere se ci sono alcune abilità che... Ah, ma... Aspettate un attimo, se io faccio così... Li porto dentro al tornado. Questo è molto molto comodo. Mi ero dimenticato di quella possibilità lì. Allora, ho un'abilità che mi permette di attirare a me i nemici. Perciò una volta che ho attivato il tornado potrei attirare dentro di me, cioè dentro di me, dentro il tornado i nemici. Sì, Rose, è talmente caldo che ci sciogliamo. Infatti non so come farò in piena estate a fare live. Ok, abbiamo già riempito la barra per poter diventare... ok, si riempie abbastanza velocemente. Quasi quasi la provo subito allora. Quasi quasi la vado a provare subito. Vabbè, quando rientriamo in combattimento, giustamente. Dentro di me, what?
Ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? We're innocent people!
Allora, posso anche recuperare parzialmente i punti vita, ok? No, ho sbagliato la skill, guarda dove l'ho castata. Ma forse qua dovrei riattivare quelle di Ifrit, Le abilità di Ifrit secondo me qua sono più efficaci. Li ucciderei molto più in fretta. Oh. Io.
Don't let them get away. It's over.
Ah, Dark, purtroppo non so se hai recuperato la live di ieri notte. Dubito, ma ieri abbiamo fatto per l'appunto.
Those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Abbiamo fatto l'ultima fight che era. Oh, questi dobbiamo uccidere prima. Questi qua che sono i maghetti curatori.
I know. You can wait. Not this time.
Aio, aio.
Not this time.
Oh. Allora, i nemici grossi sono anche più facili da uccidere perché sono molto molto facili da schivare. Infatti per questo che la volta scorsa ho cercato di fare quella pazzia praticamente, che poi ci sono morto perché non avevo più punti vita.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
No.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did.
Ma no.
Better than my mother.
We're too late.
Decisamente sì.
Clive!
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Ah, anche la signora che ci aveva ospitato è morta. Ah, e che conoscevamo.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Beh, non dovrebbe dare proprio poco negli occhi. Sei fede, non lo so. Ah, sì, no, mi sembra di sì, quello sì. Riparare agli sbagli.
Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Bene, ok. Vogliamo metterci nei guai? Oh, che bellissimo. Oh, guardate qua. Ok, questa qui è praticamente l'immagine che era stata leakerata tantissimi anni fa di Final Fantasy XVI, ma si sapeva semplicemente di questo castello. Basta, era stato, non è questa esattamente, non è questa, ovviamente hanno fatto dei cambiamenti, però comunque era un'immagine che rappresentava questo castello. L'unico leaks vero che è stato fatto nei corsi degli anni, almeno che io sappia.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that... I don't think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Simpatico, ci va leggero il signorino. È un re
without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the Thirds?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Ok,
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
questo da piccolo avrebbe avuto bisogno di qualche ceffone, dici. Beh, giustamente comunque essendo un re...
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Oddio, oddio, ok, qua c'è tanta carne al fuoco.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Ok, abbiamo delle teste calde un po' ovunque.
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Sì, ci servirà più di qualche pozione per questa cosa.
Then what else might we have been deceived about?
Give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Sì, mio caro alienato.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there.
Notte notte, Franci, grazie mille, notte notte.
Bear on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Ok. Se qua muore Gilly ci rimane malissimo. Allora, allenato, speriamo di no. E anche il cane, cioè che non è il cane, il lupo, il nostro... oddio. Spero che non farà una brutta fine, anche se dubito onestamente. Attacca in carica sferrando diversi colpi e costringendo il nemico ad arretrare, anche se usato. Ma comunque no, dà anche sempre un calcio, ma forse semplicemente un po' meglio. Comunque Enzo, smettila di gufare. Landone, hai ragione. La vera domanda è: dove non muore qualcuno nei Final Fantasy? Killat. Io onestamente ho brutte presentimenti verso questo gioco, perché per l'appunto ricorda un po' troppo, cioè muore un po' troppe persone, muoiono. Allora, come abbiamo visto, possiamo fino a 3 quest possiamo metterle.
Oh, just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my
Secondarie, intendo.
Fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse?
Cavolo, sta in live da più tempo di te. In che senso sta in live? Ah, ok, anche lei. Ah, sì, certo, mio caro Dark.
If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what.
In bocca al lupo a lei.
Right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
Mi sa che Landone non hai visto il Trono di Spade, mi sa che...
So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Una lettera importante.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Benedicta se lo meritava un po', senza un po'.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you. It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
Ah, bravo.
Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
Dici che poverino si è sporcato un po', effettivamente. Ma chissà, forse...
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins.
Goblins.
Why am I not surprised?
Ma come si fa a combattere in un tornado? Non vedo niente.
Keep your distance, boy. Garuda, lend me your strength.
Aio. Ah, che peccato. Ho usato la trasformazione proprio nel momento peggiore. Caro Paco. È così brutto il suono? Un'altra volta, ma è incredibile. Ho proprio un tempismo. Io ho provato a schivare, ma però secondo voi è da cambiare? Non so, cioè veramente non so dove metterla. Anche in alto a sinistra e in alto a destra non va bene.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
We haven't much, but you're free to look. Good day.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy.
Paco, grazie tantissimo mio caro Paco, ma presto allora, cioè, ancora, non so cosa dire in queste situazioni. Ok, abbiamo fatto un po' di missioni secondarie, perciò comunque...
There you are.
Eccoti.
I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
E quindi niente internet per mesi.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Bene, missione completata anche questa.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Bene. Oh, un altro che ascolta. Ai ai ai. Rapporti dei collaboratori. I rapporti dei collaboratori sono ora visibili parlando con Goat al balcone del... Ok, dei rapporti dei collaboratori nella mensa del rifugio. Questi rapporti stilati. Ok, degli spezzamaledizioni. Contengono informazioni sulle missioni attualmente disponibili a Valistea. Allora no. Ah, no, non c'entra niente. Rimane lì, almeno penso che rimanga lì e eventualmente lo faremo in un secondo momento.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
Oh. Sì, siamo fortissimi.
I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Bene, Paco.
You two behave now.
Io non ho la più pallida idea di quel, no? Di quel discorso, perciò me ne sono stato in silenzio, ho letto, ma per me è arabo. Enzo, io mi sono perso gran parte della storia, ma Josh, quindi che fine ha fatto? Allora, si crede che sia morto, ok? Che perché praticamente Rose, noi l'abbiamo attaccato, noi siamo Clive, no? E abbiamo decisamente capito che siamo noi, Ifrit, ok? Adesso è confermato.